Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to the live stream. Jonathan, how are you doing?
Thank you. I'm doing okay, but the news is really devastating and shocking.
Yeah, we have a little bit of I don't even know how to approach this live stream. Kind of sad news, but not like completely. Hopefully, we can do some good today. Blue shirt Buddha. He's been, the guy has been around for a really long time. Has been part of this wristwatch community for forever. I think ever since I joined the live stream, I think I've seen him around, and everybody engaged with him. Everybody, at one point, everybody probably somewhere came across him in the chats. Now I don't know the state of the situation right now, but from my understanding is he's not doing so well. His friends and family have created a GoFundMe campaign to help with the medical, with the medical bills and everything. So, guys, I pinned the comment in the chat. If you're watching this live stream in the tomorrow or after tomorrow, I'm gonna leave the comment there. Please use the link. I'm also gonna put the link in the description of the video, and donate to the GoFundMe campaign. And today we'll talk. Well, I think I should say that he's not dead. He's just to clarify. He has some kind of problem. Hopefully, we'll be able to hear from him soon, if that's possible. I don't want to say too much because I have no idea what's going on.
I've tried to post the link also in the comments.
Yes.
If that is okay.
Yes. Please, if you can donate, please use the link. Every dollar counts, and I think he and his family would really appreciate it. I was never on good terms with him, I think, because he was part of the the old crew. But he's never been one of those guys who was very confrontational. He's been very neutral with everyone from what I know. But I spoke with him in the chat many times before the whole drama situation, the fallout. But even after that, it doesn't matter. He's a human being, and he's a wristwatch enthusiast. And I think one of the reasons that we can take from this is that life is short. I spoke with Jonathan about my desire to go on these long hikes. Many many times he stopped me the first time, and then he told me it was not a good idea the second time, and then Duco Ted prevented me from going the third attempt. And I think today Jonathan was telling me, like, maybe you should do it, right? What do you think? What do you think
Yeah,
about
that's
life and watches?
it's not only about life and watches. I changed my mind when I was in Switzerland earlier this year, and that was actually the moment when Duke Ted stopped you. So I was in Switzerland doing some hikes and
Yes.
just enjoying the wonderful nature there. It's You can't describe it. It's so beautiful up there on the mountain, so serene and so calming and so powerful also.
Yes.
And I think I shot you a message, or I
You
contacted
showed
you.
me
Yeah.
quite a lot of pictures, and every time you sent me a picture from a mountainside or mountaintop, or even at the bottom of the mountain looking up at the snow covered peaks, I was like, you son of a bitch, you told me not to go, and you're enjoying the
Yeah.
what? I should be there enjoying that kind of life. Not you. What is going on?
I'm so sorry. I didn't want to. No, no.
It was good because I mean
Yeah, yeah,
your advice have put me on a trajectory that I think that's really really important.
yeah. But
Please go on.
regardless of hiking and mountains, guys, we are all caught up in the little fights and battles that life gives us, and maybe this is just a moment to sit back and just think about what is really important in life. And if you have plans that you put on the long end, try to make it true. It's not always easy. It costs you. It you will have to compromise. But if there is something that you really want to do, is it getting a watch? Is it going on a trip? Is it visiting a country, or just give a kiss and a hug to your wife? Just do it.
Yes, yes, definitely. I mean, you can't waste time, guys. You're wearing a beautiful luxury watch. You should be wearing the best stuff you've got. Don't wear the beaters, guys. That's why I think we shouldn't be wearing the beaters. There's no time for that. You should be wearing the best watch you've got. Just really quickly, let me answer
I
this
think you
question here from
you
Pendulum
should.
because he says, "Can you donate my super chat to Blue Shirt?"
Tim, can
Uh,
you please remove a commenter here?
yes. Oh, I think I did. The thing with the super chats is that YouTube takes like 30%, and then I have to pay taxes on it. So doing a super chat, I can do it, but it's I it would be half of the super chat. So whatever you donate, it's not a really efficient way of doing it.
Yeah, please.
If you can please use the GoFundMe link, it uses your PayPal, or you can pay with your credit card or a debit card. It's very simple, and it doesn't take uh, any of the money for yeah. So because of the doing it through super chats is not. I could do it, but you have to understand there's problems with it. I have made a donation publicly, so I recommend everyone. You can also damn it. Okay, it's too late. It's too late. Okay, Pendulum. I'm gonna donate this money. Let me write it
Yeah,
down.
but please, once again, keep in mind every super chat involves taxes and Google fees to Tim. So Tim is not getting really those $99. So if you want to donate to Blue
Yeah,
Shirt Buddha, please do it with a GoFundMe link, because it's going to be complicated for
full amount.
Tim to keep in track, and he's not able to forward the full amount because
Yeah,
he's not
I can
getting the
only
full
forward
amount.
half of the amount.
Yeah.
Like if you so I'm gonna let's do you know what? Let's do today all the super chats that I get for today. I'm gonna take half of that amount and do a donation to Blue Shirt Buddha.
Oh, that's very kind. Thank you very much.
If people find it convenient, if they cannot uh use the link, then I guess that's the best way to be able to help something. Okay, but if you can, please use the GoFundMe. Pendulum, thank you so much. I'm gonna forward this. I'm gonna make sure that I write this. Let me just write it down here. Okay, we got let's see, let's go through the chat. Cars and Chrono. Well, it's great, folks. Donate big respect to donors who decide to do it anonymously. Prayers out to Blue Shirt. Thank you
Absolutely. Yeah.
so much. So sad to hear, Air King Ben. So sad to hear about Blue Shirt. Yep, it's guys. This lesson today, You have to wear your best watch for the blue shirt, and I'm gonna drink some of the blue label for the blue shirt.
To his health. Yes.
To his health and speedy recovery. I would I you know he's actually lives like nearby, from what I understand. He's a local because I didn't know that. I thought he was Australian, but when I
No,
clicked
no.
on the GoFundMe, it says he's a local. So and his Twitter shows picture of Brooklyn. So I could try
I think
reaching out.
he never really said where he was living, but
Yeah,
he made sure that he was not far away from Manhattan. And I had
yeah.
the impression that he was living on Long Island, but I may be wrong.
Hmm. So I'm gonna try to
Can we remove another troll, please?
yeah, it's okay.
It's
People got it.
unbelievable.
They got it. Don't worry about it. So people remove them quickly. Uh,
It's just unbelievable what kind of people are around. It's
yeah.
disgusting.
Some people got nothing better to do.
Yeah.
You know how it is. I'll look. I'll
No,
write
but
something in the private.
you know, yeah, trolling and being nasty is one thing, but this is not the right day. Let's put it like that.
I just wrote something to you. Okay. Let's see
To
here.
me?
We got
Okay.
yes in the comment. In the, wait. In the private chat. Okay. Badge guitar. Hello. Hello. Wait. Reen, Tim, and Master Higgins. Thank you. Yeah, I'm doing a show really early today because I have a. I forgot. I scheduled an appearance on a small podcast at 6:30. So I will be leaving like half hour early unless somebody wants to take over and do it. Badge Guitar says, I will donate. Thank you so much, Badge. Everyone who can donate, please use the pinned link above. Dan Radke, hello. Welcome to the live stream. David H, life is fleeting for every living thing. Whenever we acknowledge it or not, best wishes to him and his family. Very true. Very true. Mm. We got Roar of the Tiger, not being cute, but it's ironic. Our time on this planet is limited. Bruce is a lovely guy and hope he recovers soon. It's so true. I mean, we think about these watches, right? That they should last as long as possible, right? Like think about it. Why do people obsess about Rolex? Because they think that well, Rolex can probably outlast our lifetime, right? But in the great scheme of things, it's uh it's like a blip. It's just a couple of it's insignificant.
Yeah, they should be part of our history, but you should we should use the damn thing. Do you remember the shock when I said that I'm wearing my lunges on a daily basis and don't care anymore if they are getting scratched or not? Some people couldn't understand it, but days like this just reassure me that I'm doing the right thing.
Yeah. Hmm. uh Mark P says they wanted to do it on the court, and I think look, the sooner we could do this, the better. There's really no can do it every. I mean, I'm gonna try to drop the link to this every day until we reach the goal at least. You know what I mean? Really, it's really important.
You know, Blue
Hmm.
Shirt Buddha. I always loved his attempt to be first on Archie's stream. It's Friday night
Yes.
with the pontiff. I think that was his line.
Yeah, that's his line. Ah man, can somebody find the exact wording? And actually, he does that. He was doing that for what's his name?
For years. Yeah,
Tim Massa, for Tim Massa as well.
really. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Every time Tim Massa does a live stream, he acknowledges Blue Shirt Buddha because Blue Shirt is there, like he's always like one of the first people
Mm.
on the live stream. So he's such a huge part of the community. So
Batch Guitar made a good comment. Watches are a great reminder how important our time is. Yes, but we shouldn't let watches dominate our lives. We should life dominate our lives.
right, we should like don't get too preoccupied with it. It's a tool that we can use in conjunction. Don't let the watches rule your life. Use watches to improve your life.
Oh yeah.
That is the thing. You know, that's what I was talking about. That's why I wanted the two-tone Explorer 1, because I saw it, the two-tone, as being the celebration of everything that the people who did, who climbed Everest, who did the incredible feats of just uh, like pushing themselves to the limit, and having a two tone is a representation of culmination of all of those achievements. And I was thinking, like, look, like you're wearing it. It is a reminder to not give up, to, to keep going.
And it's an outrageous thing. It doesn't make sense at all, and that's why it's cool.
Yes, yes, it's
That's why
cool
it's
because
so
it makes
cool.
no
Yeah.
sense.
Yes.
It's cool because it is so cool. Exactly, and that's why I'm gonna wear my freaking Daytona for my hikes. Even though my AD told me that they will not replace it if something happens to it. I'm gonna drink a little bit of this Blue Label to Blue Shirt Buddha's health, and you guys should do so as well. Mm. Ah, that's good stuff. That's really good stuff. Cars and Chrono, wear your watches. Don't let stuff own you. It's meant to be enjoyed while we are on this planet for such a short time. Exactly. And I freaking love when Cars and Chrono wears the Platona
Yeah.
in the pool, just everywhere.
And this is not a quip to Marco, I would say that. But please don't wear those damn submariners in the water.
uh yeah. C says, keep going, Tim. The two-tone fund. Man, SC really wants me to go for the two-tone. And I spoke with Jonathan earlier today. And man, Jonathan, dude, you want me to get the two-tone as well, right?
I should
Is
sell the
that my
two-tone
destiny?
explorers.
Is it my destiny to be reunited with the two-tone?
I absolutely think so, and I'm absolutely convinced that if your code
Mm,
is not in would not be in the way your code, that you're not flipping, that you're not reselling watches,
yeah.
you would have already gotten it because you really want it, and it's totally you 100%. And our conversation was just about how to solve this dilemma in an honorable way, and in an honest way. And I'm looking forward for an update on this.
Is there a way that I can have both a two-tone and the regular one? Is there a a world, because I'm coming to an understanding. I think I'm gonna cap my collection at 8 pieces, and basically every watch that I get from this point on, I have to keep. How crazy would that be? What do you think? What do you think? I can't sell any watch, and I go for 8 watches, and I end there. My journey ends. I already have 5, so every piece that I get, it's gonna be. It's
I
gonna
I,
lock
under,
me in.
I understand the concept. Let me tell you from my experience, who
Hmm.
has a couple of watches in his collection. Actually, my wearing
Hmm.
quantity is limited to 3 or 4 watches. and
Mm-hmm.
the rest is just sitting around and maybe is
Mm-hmm.
worn on the wrist for a couple of minutes, and then I move on with my usual watches.
Mm.
I think the if you keep the steel to, Explorer and the two tone, you will
Yes.
always have the dilemma: which one am I wearing and which one am I putting away? As
Mm.
nice
No, I
as
wear everything. I don't. I'm not putting anything away.
no, but you will always be faced with
Oh.
a choice: which one am I
Oh.
taking today?
Ooh, that is a good question. Maybe.
And
Ah. Ah. I think I figured it out. Dude, you're not gonna believe this. This is crazy. Let me get these two super chats, and this is gonna blow your freaking mind. JB, 20 euros. Tim and Jonathan, what a great duo. True gentlemen. JB, thank you so much. Love you,
thank you.
man. Wouldn't be here if it wasn't for JB continually sponsoring my channel. Really appreciate you, man. Fucking love the guy. Humble Pine, $10. Get well soon. Blue shirt. Please consider donating if you can. Watch community, guys. Use the link that's pinned in the comments section to send your money to Blue Shirt. Uh, the guy. Well, I'm gonna try to reach out if I can. Maybe Mark P. Mark P. I think he knows I think he probably knows Blue Shirt and stuff. Mark, can you call me like later today? We're gonna talk about. I don't know. Maybe I can go. I don't know. Okay. I want to talk to Mark. I can't do it after the show, but after the show. So and sorry for starting the fundraiser sooner than later, but like I think there's really with these things you can't lose a single moment. We can do it every day because he needs a lot of help, and if we can start it to right now, it's better to do it now.
Absolutely agree. Yeah.
Hmm. Uh oh yeah, dude, think of this. What if I give away my Explorer 1 at 100,000 subs? What do you
Yeah,
think?
brilliant
Yeah?
idea. But
Yeah?
then you have to bridge the financial burden of two explorers for a very long time. I
I
wish
know.
I wish you well, and I hope that the 100,000 happen next year, or maybe at the end of the year.
I don't know. I don't know how quickly that can make it happen. I'm
Yeah.
giving away actually uh, a Tudor Black Bay 58 at 10,000, and I feel like 100,000 is really long way away. So guys, make sure that if you are not a subscriber, make sure you're one of those 100,000 people. Because I think it is, but it is a kind of a way of giving back to the community. I'm extremely irresponsible with my super chats. I kind of just I spend them back into the community. Even look, let me show you something. So wait, am I revealing too much? Shit. Hold on. Oh no, no, I don't think it's too much. Okay, so I bought tickets for Vegas. So I'm going to Vegas, October 28th to November 4th. That's it. I'm booked, guys. I'm going to Vegas. I'm gonna meet up with Cars and Chrono. I'm gonna meet up with Chris. We're gonna shoot a lot of content for the community. So I love you guys. Jamie Opulence, Blue Shirt Buddha, has been a big fan and voice of confidence of yours. Ah, Tim Wright. He will be appreciative and thankful for all your support. I hope to talk to him uh when uh when he's back. I he's a big he's actually a good friend with Showcase Watches with James.
Yep.
They've been friends this whole time. And I think, when I joined Archie, there was a lot of that division between the old crew and the new crew. And I think like I was kind of, was put into a difficult situation of being against him. But if when I look back, I mean, he has been always very neutral about the whole thing. He didn't want to be part of the drama channel. Now Archie asked him to join the stream many times, but he didn't do it because he wanted to stay out of it. He wanted to be known the way he always was, as being a cool guy. Shamba Basher, £4, 49 cents for the blue shirt Buddha. Guys, please use the link in the description. I'm gonna make sure to donate half of all the super chats uh to the blue shirt Buddha from the community. I'm gonna write that this is from the community. So this is only use the super chats, guys. If you cannot use the link in the GoFundMe, I can only donate half because of the freaking taxes and YouTube
fees.
takes. Yeah, so guys, please, if you can, Peter Khan, someone's precious life is to be supported by all. Even though I do not know anything personally about Blue Shirt, I wish him, his family, and friends and strength during the difficult times. Peter Khan, thank you so much. Yeah, it is really true. And we got, oh my god, Burbing Heart.
What's up, guys?
Hey man, how you doing?
Doing all right. You guys?
Hey. Look, I'm okay. I've been better. I have a lot on my plate. I am a huge procrastinator. I was trying to shoot a video today and I just got depressed the hell out of me.
Hey, what podcast is this?
Hmm?
What podcast?
Wait, what's going on with your audio? I always hear you twice.
Is it bad again?
Yeah.
Hold on.
I thought you were stuttering, but I think it's something else.
I can hear you twice.
Yeah.
What happened to a sensational caller? What happened to Blue Shirt? Blue Shirt, he's in the hospital. He's not doing too well. I don't have all the details. Verdao, Mr. Tuyu, $10. I'm devastated, Tim. Oh, Tudor, 79220R 2015 NOS delivered. Okay. Wednesday and scratched it at the billboards hall. Thankfully, only the polished side and didn't touch the chamfer. Thoughts? Congratulations on your first scratch on the Tudor, dude. You should be thankful that you scratched it because you will remember that moment now forever. Just make sure never to sell the watch. I actually let me show you something. I dinged my Explorer 2 while in York and London, and it's a really interesting ding. It's actually two-part ding. Wait, it's gonna be hard to see. It's at the 16, between 16 and 14. Wait, where is it? Why can't I see it? Where is it on the other side? Shit, I don't know. Oh, yeah. Actually, if you see, I think, let's see here. It's at 10 o'clock between the triangle and 10. Let's see. I have to get the angle just right. Wait, can I put it full screen? What the hell? Let's see here. Oh, yeah. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Oh, see the 10?
There's a couple of them.
Yeah, it's two. There's two. You see it?
Yeah.
Now, the top one is for York. The bottom one is for London.
Good.
I was there for 2 days. Got a ding. I'm going to remember this ding forever. See?
When I got my Tudor Black Bay 58 brand new, I came home and my dog ended up coming up, and she has like this like little habit where she wants to like bite, like not hard, but
yeah,
she'll want to bite and like almost like hold your hand like with her mouth, right?
Yeah.
She's just a really mouthy dog, and so she came up and like just put her teeth on my wrist and on my watch, and that was like the first scratch on like my brand new Tudor. And I was like, oh, it's fitting. I mean,
you know, when you're trying to get rid of any scratch, every scratch hurts. If you just leave them, you will calm down, and it will not be as severe for the 10th or for the 50th scratch in your watch, like it was with the first one. What is wrong with you, Tim? Your camera is freaking out.
Yeah, my
camera's
sound's
still
messed
freaking
up.
out?
Tim's
Hold
camera.
on.
Is this freaking amateur hour? What's going on, Tim?
Yeah, hold on.
Okay.
Okay, sorry about that.
Autofocus is the.
There we go. Now it's gonna come back into focus. There we go. Sorry about that. I was in a different dimension.
You should take an example from my camera. I'm always sharp and crisp.
Okay, I got an email from Pendulum, and yep, Pendulum, got you. Thank you. I understand. I definitely understand. Verdao, do not freak out about the scratch. Yes, it's just part of nature. Just like Hard's dog, part of nature, man.
Accept them.
I do think that the Explorer 2 wears scratches pretty well, though. Like the steel bezel, because it's brushed
Yes.
like from the center out. And so it's like
Yeah.
it shows it scratches, but I think it looks good, which is why that's probably should be the one that you hike with, not your Daytona. Or a two-tone Explorer. I don't know.
Yeah, I think, man, if I hike with the Explorer 2, it's going to have so many beautiful scratches.
Yep.
Like, I will know every place that I've ever visited because there's going to be scratches all over the bezel.
Mm-hmm.
But it's so freaking heavy. My hand is killing me by the end of the hike.
Is it heavier than... It's not heavier than the Daytona.
It is.
Is it?
It is
really
much heavier.
Okay, it's a bigger case. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Daytona is actually as light as the Explorer 1.
Okay.
That's why
my 40 mil Explorer is lighter than my ceramic sub, but you have the 42, so I guess there's probably more metal in the case.
DC and LV, guys, make sure to upvote the live stream to make sure that a lot of people watch this stream and follow the link.
You know, I'm just wondering if you're still that cool. If a chunk of your ceramic bezel is missing after your hike, if you're still embracing it, then.
Oh, you mean on the Daytona?
Yeah.
Right? That would actually be well. Okay, I have a question. Actually, I would make a poll, but I cannot make a poll because I have a pinned thing. Oh, actually, maybe I could. Oh yeah, I could. This is actually a really good question. Check this out. What do you guys think if, let's say, I take the Daytona with me, right? And I damaged the bezel so hard that it cracks and falls off, right? Do I replace it with a new bezel, or do I keep the Daytona bezel-less forever? Oh,
You mean do a Marlon Brando?
yes.
No,
yes.
it's not called
like
a Marlon Brando. It'd be a timwrite at that point.
Yes.
I would probably keep it off because really, how often are you going to use a tachymeter?
Really good point, right?
Like it's almost...
Yeah, but the problem is no, the ceramic bezel is not functional. The metal bezels are functional. They're keeping the gasket tight, the crystal gasket. But the ceramic is decorative. It doesn't give you really force. The ceramic is
I don't think there's really a reason to if it damages and it falls off. I don't think there's any. I don't think there would be any problem.
No, there is a titanium ring underneath which has the functional aspect.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
There you see. The more we learn, what would we do without Jonathan spreading the good word? Steve C says it was great to see Blue Short Buddha on this stream for a brief moment. Unfortunately, he did not look frail. Oh, he did look frail. Oh, be strong, Blue Shirt Buddha. When was the last time you guys seen Blue Shirt on the streams?
It's normally just his avatar, so I haven't.
Yeah. No. I mean, in the chats at least.
I think it's not so long time ago that I've seen his entry line on Archie.
Yeah, I think like even last week he was there.
Yeah. I remember that once somebody else stepped in for Blue Shirt Buddha. He mentioned that, and that was quite
Ah.
recently.
Interesting. Just really quickly, we got here Luca, 2 euros. Tim, check your email. Got a dress watch. This is actually, let's see. Let's take a look at this. Le Coutre. A new dress watch that Luca got. What do you think? What do you think? This reminds me of the Seamasters, right? The Seamasters were really
Designers,
popular. Yeah, vintage watches that people get into. I'm not sure about what size this is, but is this a date 40 or is that's Power Reserve? Might be.
I think
Oh yeah,
that's
yeah.
second.
Date.
No,
What the hell? What month?
no, it's Power Reserve. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. That's pretty cool. So you get a Power Reserve as a complication. Looks like it's manual wind, right?
automatic.
Probably.
It says.
What does it say? Automatic. Oh, it does say automatic. Okay, never mind. So Power Reserve automatic. Okay. It looks okay. The very clean dial kind of looks a little bit like what's it called? The 5196. I mean, obviously it's not, but still. What do you
Look,
think?
if it hadn't the Power Reserve, it would be a generic watch of that time. But the Power Reserve really makes it special,
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
in
How
my
many
opinion.
how often do you see a Power
Yeah,
Reserve on a dress watch like this? It's kind
particularly
of
on those early watches, because
yeah.
Power Reserve became quite popular recently.
Mm,
But on these old watches, they're really rare and not common.
yeah. It's kind of cool. Kind of
Yeah.
a little hidden.
Lucas says the
Yeah.
first ever Power Reserve 34 millimeters.
Zhao Yang says that Blue Shirt has brain cancer. Whoa.
That is
Oh,
what it says in GoFunds, but I wouldn't like to comment on it unless it's really confirmed.
yeah.
But
Hopefully he gets better.
Is he able? Does he give many more details on this? Like, is it solid gold or is it gold filled? And is it? It says automatic, but is this is going to be an older style automatic? Is this a bumper movement or?
Oh yeah, what kind of automatic? I mean,
Yeah.
that would be interesting to open it up. And how much did he pay for it?
Oh man, if it's ticking, I wouldn't open it up.
Le Coutre.
I think you can get these for a couple thousand. Would be my guess. I mean, depending on the condition and if it's solid gold, obviously, then it's going to cost more. But you can get some of these older.
It's probably like under
older quotes
1,000, right?
under.
That's what I would.
I think under 3, but
Under
but it's tough
3,000.
yeah, but it's such a minefield when you're buying these because you're buying them. I'll see them on like eBay, and then you're always like, well, what's it going to be like inside? You know, you're going to get a Franken watch or.
Yeah.
So
That's dangerous.
this genre scares me, but it's classic styling. So
Yeah. So it says it's a first ever Power Reserve 34 millimeter. Whoa. That's pretty cool. First ever Power Reserve watch? Dude, that's really? Holy. There is a Perth Luxury sent a members like a special members super chat. But I cannot bring it up onto the screen because for some reason StreamYard it doesn't really acknowledge it as a like a chat or anything. So I'm just gonna read it. He says, "For the plastic dick pump screenshot fund. Thank you so much, Perth Luxury. And let's send toilet break. We make more money. Perth, we're trying to what's it called? Trying to keep it peaceful, but hey, if it's a competition, I don't know.
yeah, Perth, we're trying to get money for Blue Shirt Buddha, who has health problems. So we're trying to raise money for him, and we're talking in his honor.
Yeah. Lucas says it's gold filled 10K. Okay, so it's a 10K. Well, that's good because at least it's not gold plated.
So
right?
gold filled is going to be, it's like gold plated, but it's thicker. Like there's more gold than gold filled, but it's not going to be solid gold.
Okay. and 1,500 euros. Okay, I mean I thought it would be under, because the thing is, I think at this point those Seamasters, they're way overpriced, right? Those Seamaster 300s.
You're talking the vintage ones.
Yeah, the vintage ones.
I-
They kind of look like this Lacutra.
Yeah,
Luca,
I think
do you have a picture of the movement?
Yeah, I think because I remember when I first got into watches, I remember seeing them on eBay for like $300. Now they go for like 1,000. So
yeah, I think the Seamasters were kind of a sleeper for a while, and now
oh yeah,
the prices on them have gone up.
yeah. And Eric King Ben reminds everybody, guys, please try to use the GoFundMe link. I would really, really appreciate it. Prayers for the blue shirt. Please donate. He's put a lot into the community. Oh yeah, blue shirt was a gentleman through and through. Rolex. Good to see Tim back in the game. Yes. Oh yeah. I'm gonna try to. Oh, by the way, you guys see me on the what's it called?
Dancing with the Stars.
No, no. I went to the Mr. Smelly's live stream yesterday.
Oh,
What a
really?
disaster that was! Yeah,
Was it? I didn't see it. Why was it a disaster?
Well, I was a little bit in the trolly mood, so a lot of his.
Was he giving bad advice and you're just setting him straight? Like, listen here, buddy.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to me. I was really in some kind of a really weird mood, and there was like a lot of really weird people on there, and I think the audience didn't really like me. I pressed them to super chat. It was like, Mr. Smelly doesn't need you here. That's super chatting. Let's go. What it is? I was like, I told them that Archie sent me to.
That was not really a good credit.
I think Archie had a blow up on his channel too. I think he invited him on, and Archie.
Actually, I've just been watching
Well, not
the
regular
summary before I went on, and Archie was quite modest in
Oh.
in his soul reading that he usually does.
Mm.
So maybe he didn't put everything on this summary. So maybe I
It might have been a different one because the appearance I saw, he booted Archie off for using some bad language.
Really? Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
it was a good meltdown. Classic Arch.
Yeah,
So,
actually, guys, if you want to mess around with if you're an Archie fan, you can go there and really mess around with those guys. There's really their community is really divided on Archie, and so half of them really hate him, and half of them don't know who he is, because Mr. Smelly, he actually he has like a lot of these cutscenes of Archie, and a lot of people, it doesn't make sense for them because none of them have watches, which is such a bizarre thing. Mr. Smelly, he has a Rolex Datejust 36, kind of very similar to the one that Drew has, right?
yeah.
So he has a watch, but other people, they're not. No, they don't know what the hell it is. I showed them Explorer 2, zero reaction. Daytona, zero reaction. It is kind of fun to get a little bit of a read. Yeah, like, that's the thing. I want to go back and talk to them about watches, so that and kind of clip it for myself and show you how much people don't care about watches. So it's only for you guys. That's why you have to wear your watches. Mr. GMT, welcome to the live stream.
What's up, boys?
Hey.
It's John.
Hey, I mean it's down. We're down. These news, it's
Yes.
very kind of depressing.
I've been watching Blue Shirt for many years, well, a few years anyway, and he's always been the most logical guy that I've seen on Archie's streams and stuff, and he's very humble, and He's a really nice guy, and ever since I popped onto the scene, he's always treated me with respect in the chats and stuff, and always said hello. And, I believe that if anything that we should be doing is really going out there and supporting the man, because you know what, I'll do it for any of you guys as well. If anything happened to anybody, even in the chat and stuff that's part of the community, I will be donating and I will help as much as I can, because I believe we should all stick together, and this is what I love about this community. As much as the good times, there is bad times, and we should always stick together and try and help each other out, because no one else is going to. If we don't, then what are we here for, really? Do you know what I mean? And that's my beliefs anyway.
Yep. Exactly.
Please donate. Please, just if you can. If you can't, that's fair enough, because everyone is in different financial, you know. So, you know, they can only afford what they can afford, and you know, we understand that. But if you can, please do so.
Just in every bit helps. You know, I mean, even if it's a couple of bucks anonymously, you know what I mean? Like it's not.
That's it. Whatever it is. That's it. And normally, most people in this community, you know, they're in here and they can't afford something, because you know we're all in this really expensive hobby. I tell you what, it is extremely expensive. So if we can afford to purchase a watch, we can afford to help a friend. Even if he's not a friend, he's just an acquaintance. It's still worth helping, because that's what we're here for.
Like, he's done really a lot for the community. Like, and you know, he never asked for money.
He's never.
I mean, he
the
participated in more live streams than most people who are here.
So I was on Flip and Zippo's live stream earlier this week, and the rancher called him, and I heard him. I haven't heard him for a very long time, and I heard him speaking to the rancher on the live stream on his phone, and he did not sound very good. He sounded terrible. Wow. So it really. I knew there and then that this was going to happen. So you know, it's sad, but like I said, please donate, and you know, this is what we're here for, man. Just not just for the watches, just to support each other. You know how we support Tim, we support Archie, and we support everybody. You know, this is what we should be doing as well, supporting where it really matters as well, because this really does matter. That's how I see it. That's my take on it.
Yep. Humble Pine says perfectly said, Mr. GMT.
Yeah, cheers to that, Mr. GMT. Let Tim take a sip.
Yes.
Yeah, take a sip on that. I would love to, but I can't drink and drive.
Wait, that's not legal in Australia? I thought you guys just.
No, unfortunately, it's not.
Well, now that I know that he lives so close to me, if he recovers, I would love to go and get a drink with him. Maybe. I mean, have anyone seen him? How, you know, like in person, or he never shows his camera?
I think I've seen him once. Once I've seen him. But that's
I've always just heard his voice and seen the avatar.
Yeah.
Oh, I understand. Here we go. Luca says GLC movement. He opened it up actually for you guys. Oh, it is bumper movement. Look at that.
So you can see you can see the spring down at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
So the bumper movements only go usually like around 120 degrees around, and use those springs and kind of bounce back and forth. So that, which is common for 1950s, right? But
that's pretty cool looking, but
Yep.
Oh, you can see there's one spring here, and there's the other spring here.
Spring on both sides, so the rotor doesn't spin all the way around on those older automatics.
Oh.
It just kind of bounce back and forth. Was kind of how they charged. So that's really clean though for 50s. Like the edges look good. Yep.
That's fascinating. There's even some. I can see some finishing too. Right? There's a perlage.
Geneva stripes here.
Yeah, Geneva stripes. Very interesting. 47 jewels. I mean, this is kind of hurrah! This is way better than that Seamaster. Very interesting. Luca, thank you so much. By the way, Luca, he has some interesting pieces. Very unusual watches in his collection.
Yeah, I like it.
Very cool.
I were you able to see my shared screen, Tim? I don't know
Oh.
if you had covered this as a potential
Oh yes. Oh, actually, wait. Let
for a
me
hiking
read
watch.
this from a YouTube user because this is a really interesting, almost like a mini essay here. So many buying into the sports watch, then want to leave it totally pristine. I kind of get it, but also don't. Wear those scratches and dings with pride, in my opinion. All the memories. Worn a 16610 for 23 years. Hiking, running, mountain biking, snorkeling, blah 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 across 6 continents, including places like Ethiopia, Mozambique, Argentina, Chile, and Eritrea. Eritrea. Dude, this is the kind of stuff that I want to encourage people to do. And that's why I will always wear my Rolexes everywhere I go. You have to beat them up, scratch them up, and don't look back. One more
And
thing.
sometimes
Yeah.
modify them. Isn't it, Mr. GMT?
Ooh, I
I'm
think
trying to drive, Jonathan. Please let me concentrate.
Are you aiming for the potholes, Mr. GMT? What are you doing? You just
Jonathan, just Jonathan, calm down. I think the scratches, the dings, those are modifications in of itself. I look at scratches as modifications. You see it? You have to look at it this way. Just to quickly answer the poll questions. If I lose my bezel on the Daytona, what should I do? 79% of you guys said replace it, but 21, that's actually a really big number. That is like maybe 10 people out of 60 who voted said no, keep it off for memory. That is so cool, guys. Thank you so much for participating in the vote. And I want to thank Paul Amp for becoming a member of my YouTube channel. Paul, thank you so much. I really appreciate your contribution, your monthly contribution. It helps me stay on YouTube full time to do live streams like this and to travel around and bring you guys live streams from crazy, crazy places around the world. And Marty says that he's just donated. Guys, click the link. Go fund me. Send your donations to Blue Shirt. Here we go. Terry Watch Austin says, very happy today. Next week, I pick up my Explorer 124270 from the AD. If I put the work into building your relationship, the watches are available, especially in London. Terry, he's talking about the 36, right?
Congratulations.
The 36. You are now my Explorer 1 brother. Welcome to the secret club of the ladies' watches. Thank you.
Find your 36 millimeter. Are you still enjoying it?
I love it. I freaking love it. Yeah, I'm gonna go. Oh, wait, my camera is not working again. What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go on the hike. I'm gonna wear it. I'm gonna make a video about it. There's
Because Jonathan's got a 36 OP and he's trying to convince himself to like it.
he actually came up with a really good way of convincing himself. I don't want to talk about it on this live stream because we're gonna start doing podcasts. These are going to be amazing, Mr. GMT. We're gonna start doing podcasts. What do you think about that?
Podcasts are cool, man.
Yeah.
They're
So,
cool.
but
You can listen to podcasts as well. You know that, right?
I could, but it's hard. It's really hard because we do super chats. What I'm gonna do actually, I'm gonna disable super chats and just have super stickers. That way, if people enjoy the conversation, they can contribute. But
That's cool.
yeah, but we're gonna have a set topic, and I'm gonna have like questions prepared, and it's gonna be very scripted. It's gonna be almost like a debate, and we're gonna.
It's
I
still,
think the
going to be on YouTube. It's still going to be on YouTube, isn't it?
Yeah. It's gonna be on YouTube, but also I'm going to transport it to other platforms, to like
Okay.
podcast platforms.
Yeah, that'll be
So
cool. That'll be
yeah, and
cool.
one of the topics I want to talk about is the 36 mil watches. But
That's
here
good.
we
So
go. Oh, sorry. Oh, we lost Mr. GMT. Ah.
That's how I like him best.
There we go. Oh, Mr. GMT, we couldn't hear you talking. You kind of
yeah,
cut out.
no, I just cut out. I don't know why. Just my phone's retarded.
Oh,
Well, I forgot what I was saying. Don't worry about it. Let's
okay.
keep going.
Wasn't important. What's important is that Birmingham doesn't have an ad block on his browser, but okay.
That's not good. That's not good, man.
Amateur hour, guys. Amateur hour.
Amateur hour.
Maybe
now,
or maybe I am sponsored by Soul Savvy, and you guys are just sitting here. I'm kidding.
Humble Pine made a good comment about the missed Daytona bezel.
Who?
Humble Pine.
Humble Pine.
God help me. I can't even see
Here we go.
the chats.
Replaced Daytona steel bezel about 15 years ago. No need for memories of me being an idiot. Ouch.
Yeah, if it
brutal.
breaks because you're doing something dumb, right? So
No, but I'm doing something hardcore.
that's what I'm saying. Is like if you're out in like a drunken stupor and you bash something, it's like, yeah, I should just pay the stupid tax and get it fixed. But if you're doing something epic, it's like, you know what? All right, I'm gonna.
But Birmingham, let's be honest. How high are the odds that he's doing something epic versus he's doing something stupid?
Oh, with Tim, it makes no sense. It'll make no sense. It'll just
but I
like,
do things that are epically stupid.
Why are you?
For me, it's all about epically stupid, guys. So if I do something that's
It's more
epically
fun that
stupid,
way, doesn't it, Tim?
So Tim,
I think,
Tim will be at a campsite up at the top of a mountain. He'll have a little paracord clothing line that he'll be trying to like tightrope walk on for some reason, and he'll just bash it on a rock. Like, Tim, what are you doing, bud?
I was just talking to Tim earlier, and his AD told him, "We are not going to replace the Daytona if you lose it on your hike." And I told him, "What if Tim came into the store with an amputated arm and said, 'I have a good reason'?"
I think at that point, if I lose a Daytona on the hike, then somebody will make a movie about me because it's gonna be so crazy. Whatever happens to me, that it's gonna be deserving of a movie. Actually, I'm gonna be.
Are you considering to take your Daytona on a hike? Are you serious?
Well, I've decided. It's already.
Yeah.
It's done.
You're done.
I'm done.
Oh
yeah,
God.
I'm doing it. Yep.
Well,
Well, it's on these
for
epic
you.
hikes. On the epic hikes, I'm gonna take the Daytona. Yeah. On the smaller stuff, I'll take the Explorer 1. On the less.
Look how pale Mr. GMT just became.
Yeah, I'm a little bit lightheaded at the moment, so please excuse me.
Now you need something to drink, don't you?
Yeah, I do. To just pull up at the shop.
So Mr. GMT, we're trying to convince him to get a different option.
A different option? What do you mean?
A Rolex Yacht-Master in titanium.
Ooh.
Oh, I heard about that. Is that really happening?
Let's take a look at it.
We don't know. This is what we're talking about, though.
If that's happening,
that would be cool. I would get that. I would get that if I was you, Tim.
I will be the first one on the waiting list. I think that is so freaking cool. And it would make perfect sense for me because I feel like I made a mistake with my Submariner. Okay, I got the date. I should have went for the no date. Okay? But I messed up. And I think getting a Yacht-Master no date, whether it's titanium or steel, doesn't really matter to me. But I feel like it would make up for the mistake that I made in the beginning of my watch journey. What do you think?
So you telling me they're gonna make it a no date, Yacht-Master?
Oh, that's what it looks like.
No, so obviously it's not in production yet. But this guy who's on the Olympic sailing team has been spotted with it, and he did have a quote saying that Rolex was, this Rolex watch is awesome because it's lightweight, made out of titanium. Because when you're sailing, right, every ounce counts. Just like when Tim Wright is hiking across the globe, right, every ounce matters.
The base weight.
Yeah, exactly. And so this watch that they're saying is like, okay, it's maybe more of the testing phase, but it's been seen on the sailor's wrist, and photographed, and it's not shiny like you know what I mean, like 904 steel or precious metal, and because he has this like one-off or test watch model, that's provided by Rolex, like would he be saying things like, oh yeah, that it's made out of titanium if Rolex wasn't allowing that, right? So it's kind of like this sneak peek of potentially
teaser
something to come. Exactly.
Yeah, wow. I think it's a kind of guerrilla marketing, isn't it?
Well,
I think it's like almost back to Rolex's roots, though, right? Yeah. Where if there's an expedition that's going to be going and try to summit Everest, right? Rolex is like, hey, we're going to send all these explorers our watches to try to get them on the wrist of people that were doing these, you know what I mean, these major achievements. Like that gal, what was her name, Mercedes, that tried to swim across the English Channel, right? And she had a Rolex OP like around her neck. She was wearing it around her neck on her attempts. But the idea of like, okay, that they're going to try to be on this forefront of human achievement, and now you're seeing kind of another example where Rolex is saying, hey, here's this really good Olympic sailing team, I think the British team, and it's like, hey, we're going to put our Rolex watches on their wrist, obviously, because shoot, we want to go after the sailing market.
Is that only one guy, or is that they give it to a whole team?
I think the captain? Only one guy.
I think it's just the one
captain?
dude. What's his name? It's this guy. It's always photographed wearing it.
Hold on, hold it there.
Kind of photo. They'll use that. Rolex will use that photo.
Little 79 says Air King 34 mil is still okay on many wrist. The Explorer's been 36 for decades. They just make it like they should have done it all along. I definitely agree with that. Actually, Ryan Gosling was one of the people who wore the Explorer, the Air King 34 mil for a really long time. It looks fantastic, but now he's been sponsored by Tag Heuer.
But isn't it kind of funny? Like a lot of these like brand ambassadors that they become a brand ambassador for another company, but it's like, oh yeah, but their personal watches or what they're seen wearing. Rolex. David Beckham. David Beckham's like, oh yeah, to the brand ambassador, but when you see him at like a lot of games and stuff, it's like he's oftentimes wearing a Rolex. So it's kind of funny. Like, okay.
Worst offender is Daniel Craig, because even during his Bond Omega times, he was spotted very often wearing Rolex watches.
Yeah,
and that became so often that Omega put a stop on it, and he's never been seen again with a Rolex.
Well, after this,
well, they probably paid him even more.
Oh yeah. Oh, I don't know about paying more.
They probably said we'll double your fees if you just wear Omegas from this point on.
I think it was more a letter reminding him of his contractual obligations.
Yeah. That's what I think too. I think that too. Exactly. That's what would happen.
Little 79, Tim's just got the best and the solid Explorer ever made. Not sure what that means. The real Cars and Corn says, I don't know Blue Shirt Buddha, but want to send out positive vibes and energy to him and his family. We're a small group of folks in this hobby. Good to see the support. Have a nice stream, folk. Cars and Chrono, thank you so much. And I'll see you in Vegas. Vegas, baby! I'm going to Vegas. Baby. I'm going to Vegas.
Yeah, rub it in, why don't you? All right.
Well, I've never been to Vegas. I'm taking you guys with me.
Tim, you've never been to Vegas?
Never, yeah.
That's crazy.
How mad is that?
That's crazy.
It's insane.
Holy shit, Rolex is in the house.
Hey,
what's up,
sorry about that. Yeah.
I've just been hanging out.
Rolex, please.
But man, dude, prior to COVID, I'd try to go at least once a year to Vegas.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've fucking never been.
You're gonna have
Never
so
been.
much fun. Well,
It
I
is
don't know.
disgusting, right?
I don't know what it's like with COVID now. Apparently, like casinos are operating at half mass. None of the clubs are open, or at least some of the clubs are open.
I'm gonna be there for Halloween.
Oh my god!
What?
Dude. It's gonna be so fun. Oh, I'm jealous.
Yo.
That'd be so
Guys.
cool. Are you doing? So you're gonna be there for Halloween? Are you gonna do a Halloween stream? And you get dressed
Yes.
up?
I will be streaming as much as I freaking humanly can. People
Wait, what
Are
send
you gonna
me
be dressed up?
Yeah, what
Huh?
are you gonna? What are you dressing up as? Are you gonna be like a furry, like a giant bunny?
You know what? I have a jacket. Let me
Wait,
show you
is it
something.
like-
Let me show you
wait.
something. I'll be right back.
Is-
By the way, congratulations to the Style Collector. $5. Had my finger over the place order for 2 days. Finally pulled the trigger on Speedmaster 1861 DSW Birmingham.
David SW,
There you
David
go.
SW,
David
David
SW.
SW.
David SW.
Congratulations.
Oh,
Very
maybe,
nice.
maybe Tim's wife will make him wear the Sailor
Awesome.
Moon outfit.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
That'd be funny too.
We hope so.
I'm just curious to see what he's gonna come back with.
Oh, it's worse than expected.
He's got a jacket on. What's a jacket?
What is this? Speed Racer? What do we? What
What is he,
jacket?
Ricky Bobby?
Yeah, Ricky,
What are you
There's a
doing?
cougar in the car.
what are you wearing? What is it?
Oh my! You're Han Solo. What is that? Oh no, he's a Star.
Oh
pretty cool,
my
dude.
god!
Thanks.
Oh my god! Is that what you're gonna wear?
I think so. I mean, that's the only thing that I have that comes as close to a costume as possible.
Well, you know what? That's pretty cool, actually. Yeah, that's pretty creative.
Tim, you
It's
should
really old.
you should
but-
You gotta
appear
have-
like that.
you gotta-
You should appear like that on Archie's stream.
You know what's really cool about this is that this it just looks like a regular kind of jacket.
Nothing about
It's
that
not
looks
too
like
bad. It's not too bad. But I can go to Chipotle, and I will not look like I'm trick or treating. But when I'm there, they say, "Hey," because Chipotle usually has buy one get one free on Halloween. But when they say like, "Hey, are you wearing?" It's only for people who are wearing a costume, and I can just go like this. And that's it. And I'm like, "Oh, no, I am." So
That's
oh,
pretty
God,
cool.
it's
But
so hot.
that is pretty cool. I like that.
Yeah. That's my
But you gotta wear your bunny
Halloween
also.
outfit.
Just to ramp it up a bit.
I could combine it with the bunny ears. What do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
combine,
it'd just be
yeah,
confusing.
combine
It'd
it.
be confusing.
You know, you're a bunny that's in Star Wars. What is that? I don't get it.
Yeah. Me. Oh,
Does
You gonna wear-
does
you gonna wear your
anything that
Daytona with
happens
it?
here make sense?
You're gonna wear your
it's
Daytona?
nothing. It's just it's a blend of everything.
You're gonna wear the
What
Daytona?
you gonna wear with that? What you gonna wear there to Las Vegas? What watch?
Day-
Ooh, that's a good
Daytona.
question.
Daytona
guys
with
know-
that jacket.
Daytona?
With the jacket? Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I'm gonna bring the Daytona to Vegas, guys.
You should.
Vote.
Why not?
I'm gonna create a poll. What should I wear to Vegas? Just really
Oh.
quickly, let me get through this the chat. Style Collector, again, congratulations on the Speedmaster. Guys, make sure that if you're buying your watches from David SW, make sure to mention timwrite. You will get either free shipping or maybe even a discount. You will get the best price possible. DC in LV, congratulations on 3 months of support of my channel. Love you, man. Sorry to hear the news. On the other note, great to see today's panel. I feel like I'm watching the reunion. Thank you so much. We got Joe Kramer, Timmy, the Dank Train. Joe, welcome to the live
You know
stream,
what?
man.
We had a really good stream yesterday on. You're not gonna believe it. On This's live stream.
Yeah?
We all bombarded his live stream, and it was one of the funniest things that I've ever seen. The only problem was he doxed himself by accident.
Oh, really? That's so funny.
Wait. He can cut out the moment that he gets
He
docked.
deleted the whole thing. You can't even see it now. He deleted the whole thing. But it
No,
was one of the
this.
funniest. I'm telling you, it was one of the funniest episodes I've ever been. I haven't laughed so hard ever. It was hilarious. And what happened was we were all on there. It was me, JJ, Marco, Kramer came on. I invited Marcelo. That's when it got
The
funny.
captain
when
was-
Marcelo came on. It
Did
was
Marcelo have the
ridiculous
wingman?
fun. Oh my god! And now they're thinking of doing a show. It was going to be the Dis and Marcelo show.
Wow, that's actually a cool combo meal deal.
That
They're
will be
stealing
funny,
the
man.
lead. They're stealing the leads.
Let me just.
But I'll tell you what, I wish you didn't delete it, man. It was hilarious. It was so funny.
Dang.
But it's good. It was good. Yesterday was ridiculous for me. I started from the morning till late at night, and I was streaming pretty much the whole day. It was like crazy. I've never done that before.
Well, you know what? It's all actually these whole streams. They're only possible probably because of Jonathan.
Why that?
I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. Because I wanted to leave for my hike before these streams were established. And I think probably because he kept encouraging like me and the community to keep this thing going, that we were able to build up all of these secondary streams, right? That when I'm not available, I don't have to now. When I go on the hike, I don't have to feel bad about it. I know that there's Perth Luxury, there's
there's heat,
Bardsley, there's guys who can take who can keep the dank train going, right?
It's crazy. It's crazy, honestly.
It's
How many
something, yeah.
streams-
It's so cool. Like Jonathan told me about that, and he said that there was an appearance of a person that we haven't seen in a while. Is that true?
What's up? Yeah.
Okay.
I'm totally lost. I'm sorry.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Jonathan told me about that live stream, and he said that there was someone in the comments, someone who we haven't seen in a while.
Who? No,
I don't
man.
know.
Who's
In Perth's stream.
In
You're
Perth's
talking
stream,
about
in the
the
Perth
Perth
stream,
stream.
sorry.
Yes.
who is
Mr.
that?
X.
I'm not gonna say too much. I don't know.
X? Yes. Mr. X was yeah.
Who's
He
Mr.
was there.
X?
I can't say. There's obviously there's a reason for it.
Okay.
Oh, you
He
know
wants to
him.
stay
You know
anonymous.
him. You do know him, but
I know
We
him.
can-
Ooh.
we can tell
Okay.
you afterwards.
Okay, tell me afterwards. That's gonna be cool. I want to know who's Mr. X.
But in saying that, I've got to go to work, so I can't tell you
All right.
anything.
Mr. GNT, thank you so much
But,
for being here.
thank
You
you
can
for
you can
having me.
send me a message when you leave, because I'm
Yeah, you can
curious.
You can put it in the
Jonathan
private,
knows him.
put it in the private chat.
Jonathan
Yes.
knows. Are you staying around, Jonathan, till then?
Yeah.
Yeah, Jonathan knows. He'll tell you. Do you know who it is? Or you don't know Jonathan who it is?
I know.
Oh, you know, so you can tell him. That's all right. I don't need to tell you.
Yeah,
It's all right. I've got a back.
I gotta know.
I've got plan B. You all know him. The funny thing is, everyone on this panel at the moment knows who this person is, but not everyone in the chat will know who this person is.
Yeah.
Because not everyone's been around from the beginning. That's all I have to say. Okay, boys.
Okay. Mr. GMT,
Take
stay
care.
sexy.
God, you took my life.
I always
God.
wanted to be first.
And in saying that, boys, stay sexy. Okay.
All right, later, Mr. GT.
I understand.
Hmm.
Tim Denman, your footage, Tim, with the London Watch Show and the VIP party was awesome. Thank you
I will
so
never-
much.
I will never forget that dance, those dances with those helmets on.
Oh yeah.
So, Tim, you're buying a no-date sub?
What? No.
Oh,
We're buying. Well, I'm saying I think if Yacht-Master comes out with a no-date Yacht-Master, that could be really cool.
Oh, yeah, because the new titanium one that's everybody's talking about.
How many? Who wants that one? What do you think? Would you? Are you interested in the sub no date? Oh, sorry, the Yacht-Master no date. Even if it's steel.
It's on an Oyster Flex, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. To be honest with you, I don't really. There's nothing really in the Rolex catalog that's calling me right now. I gotta be honest. What is the big appeal of a titanium Rolex? Like, explain. I don't really understand it.
It's the new thing, Rolex. It doesn't
Yeah.
have to make sense. Okay,
Come on,
Rolex is coming out with it. You have to want it. You just Vacheron came out with their Everest. It has like titanium and steel on it. Cars and Chrono got one, so now it's like I'm not going to get one of those, but
And
maybe
titanium,
Yacht-Master.
titanium reduces your base weight. It's not corrosive. It has unbelievable strength. So yeah.
Would you guys say that titanium is better than 904 steel?
It's more than 60%. What is it, like less than 60% of the weight of 904 steel? So it's a big weight savings.
What about polishing on it? Like, can you shape it like 904 steel?
Yeah, it's not very easy to work with. It scratches worse. It doesn't corrode though. Yeah, so it's different properties, and I'm sure that Rolex isn't going to use just like grade 5 titanium. It'll probably be its own, their own concoction. They'll call it something special.
Yeah. Like it'll have copper or whatever in it, nickel and stuff. It'll be like it's a special material.
Yeah, it is their own proprietary.
I think also Rolex philosophy is to be kind of sustainable so that you can fix it up again. So I think they before they issue this kind of watch in titanium, they work out a way to refinish those watches.
Yeah, they might find a way that it's like a little like softer, or, you know what I mean, like to where you'd be able to like repolish it.
Yeah, machining friendly or something, because you can put a Rolex back to factory specs, and if you couldn't do that with a titanium watch, that would make it a little bit obsolete.
But in the photos, it's not really shiny. Like it looks like, I don't know if there's many as
DLC
many
coated.
polished pieces. Oh, I was just thinking it just looked like titanium.
Is there
not even DLC coated?
Are there more photos other than the one on that guy that leaked? Is there any more photos anymore?
There's been a couple photos of the dude wearing it.
Yeah,
I haven't seen product photos like released by Rolex.
Okay, and is it pretty much confirmed that it's not going to have a date? I know it doesn't have a date bubble, but do we know for sure it doesn't have a date?
Nothing is confirmed.
Yeah, no, it's might still just be a concept that they're testing something out, and then maybe they'll release one without a date. I mean, the Yacht-Masters, those will have Cyclopses on them.
Okay, so if it's a thinner version of a no date sub, and we find out like more information on why this titanium is better, I might be interested. But other than that, like it doesn't really do anything for me just yet.
I think his is the 42 millimeter size though.
Oh, well then there you go.
So
yeah, I think that would be the deal breaker for me. 42 millimeters. It's a tad too big.
Yeah.
42 is okay, guys. You're just being you're being critical for no reason. 42 is actually a perfect size. Speedmasters have been 42 for the longest time. Also, Joe, welcome to the live stream.
Thank you, Timmy. Pleasure to be here.
what's up, Joe?
What's going on, Joe?
Yeah, you were
not a whole
complaining.
lot, actually. I will say this, though. One remark on the 42 millimeter Yacht-Master. Keep in mind that Yacht-Master is not using a Supermax case, right? Like the Submariner. Mm-hmm. So, like the Explorer 2 uses a Supermax case. Still, I correct me if I'm wrong, but even on the new model, it's still running a Supermax case. So therefore, it runs fairly larger than what it typically suggests on its specs. However, I've got the Yacht-Master 40, and I would say that runs more like a 39, or maybe just slightly like a 39 and a half. So I would say that 42 mil. I think you're too quick to dismiss it. I'd be willing to kind of slap it on the wrist here, especially since in titanium. I feel like that 42 would probably run more true to a 41, if anything.
And yours, and Joe, correct me if I'm wrong. So yours doesn't have like really sharp edges, right? I mean, yours it's more of almost like a Datejust.
I mean, definition of
Where
sharp
it's a
edges
little bit
is
more-
kind of like it varies, but my lugs curve, right?
Yeah.
It curves like the Explorer 1. It curves, yeah, like you said, like the Datejust. So it curves around an individual's wrist, as where like the Sub, the Explorer 2, it blocks out to a big chunk of steel. You know, it would be different if the Yacht-Master 42 was just a Supermax case. Then I feel like you'd have a legitimate argument. But I think you're just maybe a little bit too quick to judge a book by its cover right now.
Yeah, that's a good point. I've posted Tim 2 pictures of the watch, and to me the case is not only titanium; it's kind of treated dark. So to me it looks like
I think it's like
it has a
PVD
coating.
coating.
Yeah, DLC or something. Yeah.
But it might not be titanium. It could be some other material. It could be some experimental material.
No,
But
the
didn't-
sailor. No, the sailor did say.
Yes, the sailor
he
said
did
it.
mention saying like, yeah, that it's a Rolex made it in titanium, which is is great because it provides weight savings when you're sailing. So I think that there's at least some titanium in it. He didn't go into like all the specs on it, but
well,
to
make things interesting though, what if Rolex made it like the way Zenith makes their Defies in titanium, right? It's still on paper titanium, but it has a stainless steel look. What if they don't come out with the PVD coating style? What if they come out with the stainless steel version?
Not out of the question, but the question is why is this guy wearing a prototype in titanium then?
yeah,
I think
titanium is not an easy metal to work with.
Yeah. I mean, look. Let's just answer this question. RD, 5 pounds. Thoughts on the new two-tone rose gold Datejust oyster bracelet with chocolate dial? Bring it up. Here we go. Now, here's the thing. Actually, rose gold Datejust in real life, they don't look that great. The chocolate dial probably helps. I've only seen it with this silverish chocolate dial, so this is really underwhelming. But
it looks too feminine, in my opinion. It looks too pink.
The rose gold.
Yes, because my boutique is sitting on they've been sitting on it now for over, well, maybe not quite a year, but at least 8 months is what I would like to say. It's a two-tone 36 mil Datejust with a smooth bezel, white dial, and rose gold. It's a beautiful watch, but I feel like it's a bit too feminine, especially with the white dial there. I feel like, I don't know, maybe it's the lighting inside that store, but it just looks way too, I won't say way too different, but just looks, I don't know, it just looks too soft, in my opinion. Which is kind of ironic considering I have a rose gold Yacht-Master, but I have a black dial to counterbalance the color tones. But I've seen the chocolate dial, and don't get me wrong, it's a beautiful look, but I just think, in my opinion, it's a bit too feminine for a man to wear.
It is really like the thing is with the rose gold, it is so stealthy that it almost doesn't look like gold at all.
Yeah, in certain lights, especially this configuration, it just looks like a stainless steel watch.
Platinum.
Oh.
It reminds me of platinum. If you have rose gold and it hits at its sunset angle, it looks like a platinum watch.
Yeah. Yeah,
But the thing is, the yellow gold looks really flashy.
Oh yeah.
So it's like there's nothing in between. Is hard. It is really hard. Look, I think these rose gold watches, they're gonna look better as time goes by, as they age, because when they're brand new, they don't really look that good. Like if you look at the brand new Day-Date, just out of the shrink wrap, right? There's no patina. They look very sterile. They look almost kind of lifeless. But when you look at really like even like 5-year-old gold watch, it like a the gold looks completely different. So I think maybe, and I've never seen these rose gold Datejust after like 4 or 5 years of use. I've only seen them a brand spanking new. So it's really hard to say how they're gonna look. But I don't know. I would go
Tim,
for the full stainless steel. Although if you have to go with a rose gold, I would probably go with the Wimbledon,
Oh, buddy.
followed by chocolate. I would stay away from this
absolutely,
one.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Tim, I got a question. A question for the panel. Do you think the rose gold? I want to word this correctly here. Do you think rose gold's the new status quo over yellow gold? Do you think that's a little bit more desirable, a little bit more flexible? I guess it's the new money type thing. It's the new. I mean, if you're the new money on the block, that's what you go for rather than the traditional yellow gold.
I think so. It's more fashionable, or it's more in fashion right now. And to what Tim said, when it's highly polished, like it comes from the factory, it reflects the light so highly that you can see that you cannot see the red color too well. And when it ages, the red color works out more in the total impression. I think that's what he tried to say.
I've seen this watch in person, like actually right before going to London. I wasn't impressed.
Doesn't Rolex mix bronze in with the rose gold, which kind of gives it that nice balance? As we're like some other brands will just stick strictly to rose gold, and therefore it becomes a little bit more pinkish as it ages.
Well, that is a
About
question
bronze or is it
nobody
copper?
can.
I think a lot use like copper will
Yeah.
be because bronze would tarnish.
Yeah, I agree that the red part is copper, but every manufacturer will keep the formula how they achieve their metals, like the Coca-Cola secret. So you won't get many more details than the fact that their rose gold contains copper.
I mean, look, rose gold is actually premium at Rolex.
Yeah.
You have to pay I think at least 1,000 more than the yellow gold for the same watch. Man, it's really hard. I would go for the yellow gold.
If you're going to go two-tone, I feel like you have to go yellow gold. And just for me, I do champagne dial if I was going to get a two-tone Datejust. It looks
I
like
would go for yellow gold.
Yeah.
I think if he wants two-tone red, he should go for an oyster and not for the Jubilee.
Man.
Sorry, I'm a little bit distracted. I'm talking so much. But look at this. I'm not a huge fan of these rose golds at the end of the day. Okay.
They're too
Sorry.
It looks too close to silver. You can't even see the color differentiation, even on this photo.
I would argue it depends on what kind of combination you have it as.
That's true. I like that
Here,
chocolate.
I'll give you an example here. Just let me dig for the watch box here. Like I have it on this black strap. So obviously the rose gold pops more, and with the black dial, it's
Was it Yacht-Master?
It's fluid. It's fluid in its color. So
Make them full screen.
it depends on how you build it and how you combine it with certain aspects of color.
For sure. Yeah, I guess it depends on which model you get, but if I was going to do a two-tone Datejust, like I said, I'm doing yellow for sure. Because if I'm going to pay all that extra money, I want to be able to see the gold, you know?
Yeah.
on Jubilee or stainless? I mean, oyster.
Honestly, now that I got the back roll, I can't imagine not having the Jubilee watch. It's just so comfortable.
I feel like the oyster, though, you see your yellow gold a lot more boldly.
Oh, for sure. But the Jubilee is just so comfy. I love it.
I feel like you notice scratches more on a oyster bracelet than the Jubilee.
Yeah,
too.
for sure.
definitely. Yeah.
RD 5 pounds, two-tone Datejust fluted oyster combination piece for my two-tone. Wait, for my two-tone root beer. He wants to go with the two-piece combo meal deal. That's the thing with the rose gold. Why like root beer? That's the perfect watch. That's the only watch that looks really good. Like, so this is what he's saying: two-tone Datejust, fluted oyster, and this is better. I like this one. Personally, I prefer the oyster to the Jubilee, but I think might as well just go for the two-tone root beer. Root beer is such a beautiful watch.
Can I be honest, Tim?
Yeah,
I'd pass on the two-tone root beer any day of the week.
I would too.
dude.
It's-
Oh,
I'm not a big fan of
oh!
it.
You know what? Why this?
Because I seen
Go
the
for the
full
Yacht-Master.
rose gold
Yacht-Master
root
is
beer.
more beautiful.
I've seen the full gold beer, and it's so much more beautiful in my opinion.
Dude, I think if he wants a two-tone watch, a two-piece combo meal deal, he should go with the same watch that you have, the Yacht-Master Rose Gold. I don't think it will
Get
be
the black. I
impossible.
feel like it's. I mean, call
Black
me
dial?
insecure, but I feel like the black dial is a little bit more manlier.
No, I don't really.
I like the rhodium.
Both are good. Both are good.
Joe, have you seen Tim's
Right here.
pink shorts?
Look, if he wants a chocolate dial, why not? This is it.
Oh, bro.
I mean, no offense to the chocolate, because I really wanted the chocolate dial until I seen the black dial, and I thought the black dial was a little bit more universal, a little bit more in the men's section. Like I said, call me insecure, so be it. But
Oh, Joe, I'm definitely on your side about this. I personally just like a black dial watch. I just think it looks clean.
and the thing is, it's not even a pure black; it's a matte black. And, like Marco always said, it's got that touch of red in there that kind of makes the whole thing just pop.
I agree. Black dial, unless the chocolate dial has the chocolate brown markers, just like the Daytona has.
The really interesting thing about this black dial, it's really special. It's like matte black. It like absorbs light. It doesn't let it escape. It's almost like a black hole in the middle of the dial. But the chocolate, if he wants the chocolate, then instead of the Datejust, go for the Yacht-Master. I think this is right. This is way better than the Datejust.
Well, but then he has two sports models. I think he wants to have a stronger contrast. That's why he asked for the Datejust in combination with his root beer.
No, but I think he said he wants the oyster bracelet. That's the thing. If you're gonna go for the Datejust, might as well go for the Jubilee, right? Tim, are you okay? No, I'm not okay. Apparently, I made a major fuck up, and now it's a whole thing.
What about that combination?
What's
Is that a winning
the F up,
combination or
Tim?
not?
What's the F up, Tim? No one's watching. Let's just clear the air.
Right.
What's the F up? What's the major F up?
Well, I was not supposed to reveal this whole thing with the blue shirt Buddha. And
Why
now
not?
I don't know. I don't know.
The whole point in making a GoFundMe page is so people share it and donate to it.
Yeah.
It's
So who's
just-
got a problem with people donating to it? He's like 40% of the way there.
Yeah,
That's
let's
the
get
goal?
guys. Let's get him. Not all the way there. I'm not hoping to get him all the way there in one live stream. But if you
Might
can
as
use
well.
the link and donate,
Wouldn't that be better for him?
well, I don't know. That's what I
Who's got a
thought.
problem with it? Who's got a
I
problem
don't
with it?
know. It's just
Some people
Man,
don't
you know,
understand.
who's got
Don't
a
understand running a charity. It's like you're trying to help them
dude,
out.
whatever I do,
Let's
it's
get
like
'em
it's a fuck up. I gotta be
Where
honest.
5%
Seriously.
goes right back into Tim's pocket,
Damn, Tim. I've
Don't-
never
don't feel bad.
identified with a statement more in my life.
Tim, don't feel bad. Okay, you can fight.
Yeah.
You can fight this toxic masculinity with this rose gold.
Hey, man, don't let the man bring you down, Tim, right?
Tim, never feel bad about doing the right
Honestly,
thing, buddy. Don't
Tim,
even mind.
you are a
Honestly.
strong, independent man who doesn't
You are a
need to be told
strong,
by anyone.
independent woman, Tim. All right.
Nothing I do is right. Oh, and it's really nice to see that J Wright is can also type in the chat. Jubilee is what street criminals look for. Ooh, that's very true. That's very true. I see.
Tim, can I tell you a
Actually,
story real quick?
yeah.
Well, hey, hold on. They're almost at $4,000 for Blue Shirt Buddha. So make sure you guys are going to the GoFundMe and donate. Donate early and often.
Oh my god.
Side note, guys, I bought a Nintendo 64 yesterday. I don't know if anybody cares about that.
Those are getting to be quite collectible, mind you, and quite pricey actually.
Dude,
if
yeah,
I remember correctly, they're like $200 at how would you say entry level?
Dude, I bought one for $90 and I got like 12 games with it, and the whole thing cost me like about $280, which is pretty good price, but still super expensive.
Well, yeah, all things considered, it's how old is it? Fucking 50 years old.
Yeah, 50.
I could be wrong off that.
No, I think they came out in 96, 97.
Old enough, put it that way.
Yeah, they're super old. But still.
Anyway, Tim, beside the point, Tim, I actually had somebody call my Rolex fake because I was wearing a Yacht-Master. And he said it's a fake Rolex because he thought it was a Submariner. He said the bezel should be black, and he said there should be no two-tone on it. He said it's a fake Rolex. I don't know. I just thought it was kind of funny. I mean, whatever. I guess.
I don't know. Oh, okay. So I'm sorry. I also do have the red shovel, £1.79. How can anyone pass on the two-tone root beer? Madness. Yeah, dude. Two-tone root beer is one of those watches you have to freaking grab. It is so good.
If you see the full roll gold version, I feel like you would change your mind.
I agree with you, Joe Kramer, but not everybody has the 40 grands to have the full gold. And
I don't
beer
either. I seen it, and I knew I couldn't afford it, but I was fortunate enough to have it on the wrist, and I knew if I have 40 grand to fuck around with, I'd buy the full rose gold version.
Yeah, but the root beer is the next best thing, and it's a gorgeous watch. I totally disagree with you that it's not a good watch.
I'm not saying it's not a good watch. I'm just saying, if you had the option between the two, I take the full rose gold version over the two-tone. The two-tone's a compromise. If you have the money, more or less.
So, Rolex, let's see the Batman.
I'm wearing my sub today.
Oh,
I've
okay.
been moving around all day today. So my back row is sitting at my parents' house right now, and I'm back at my place right now.
Mm-hmm.
So I got the sub, unfortunately, guys. Hold on.
Tim, can you make Rolex full screen, please?
1 second. Let me.
We're working on the super
RD
chats.
Rolex. Let's see the new Batman. Sorry about that. Where's Rolex? I'm sorry. I'm a little bit distracted. And Jin Yang, whoa, Mr. Blue Shirt set the goal too low. His expenses are going to be super high. Thanks for helping. Hey man, I'm trying my freaking best. So guys, if you could please use the link in the chat, I would really appreciate it. I'm gonna drop another
is
link.
that the 41 or 40?
Rolex?
Well, oh, sorry guys. I have the 40 mil sub. I have a 40 mil no date sub. I'll show it again. Sorry, I'm playing Cruising USA right now, guys.
Submariner,
So
yes. Oh, and RD is asking Rolex, what game are you getting? He's got the Mario Kart and Bomberman.
I bought. What did I buy? I bought Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3, Super Mario 64, Mario Kart, NFL Blitz. Dude, I bought a bunch of shit yesterday.
You get James Bond?
64. Yeah, double
GoldenEye. Yeah, you have to get
GoldenEye, Super Smash Bros, Cruising USA. There's a few more. I have to go look at them.
Damn, you went full out.
Yeah, dude, I went full child mode. My dad, yeah. I did. I used to have an N64, and then I think my mom threw it away when I went away to college.
Well, like, how do you feel about the Xbox One? Like, potentially, allegedly, there's a leak, but potentially that that Xbox is going to be doing like a collaboration with Nintendo to kind of reintroduce the old 64 games.
Oh, is that
Nintendo
true?
64 games on the Xbox One exclusive.
I hope they don't, because I spent all this money on an N64. I'd be pissed if they did. They do this.
I feel like it wouldn't be the same quality.
Well, one of the problems with like buying a Nintendo like now is that TVs aren't compatible with them. So you have to buy all these like inputs for them, and it just ruins the quality of the game. So I don't know. It would be pretty cool if they were to somehow figure that out and we get high quality Nintendo games. I'd be down.
And Rolex is going to be
interesting
pissed.
because it would put PlayStation in a box. It would put PlayStation in a very awkward box because I feel like there's more people would be loyal to the Nintendo games than the old PlayStation games. Maybe I could be wrong.
I don't know anybody that has an Xbox. Everybody just has PlayStations.
I like Xbox mainly because of the Halo trilogy. If like a Halo's on PlayStation, I would not give a crap about Xbox, quite frankly.
Are there still Halo games? I don't even know that. Do they still make them?
Another one's coming out this December.
Oh wow, that's
if I
crazy.
remember correctly.
Yeah, I stopped playing like Halo games in like junior high. I didn't even know they still made those games.
Humble Pine says that he passed on the two-tone root beer. That's ridiculous. You should never do that.
What is like the wildest watches you guys have passed on? I know you passed on a bunch of stuff, Tim.
I only passed on the Cermet in favor of Explorer 1 stainless steel. And J-Rat said he found games in the bin boxed. I sold for 115 Great British pounds last week. What? Tiger Woods golf? What the hell?
Rolex just spent $5,000 on a.
Vlad says the greatest game. N64 is golden. Wait, Rolex, you bought N64. Wait, what the hell? What did you buy again?
I bought a Nintendo 64, Tim. Listen.
Sorry,
I
I'm
like
a
how
little bit distracted. I'm a little bit distracted.
I bought a Nintendo 64 in like 12 games yesterday.
Holy fuck! 64. Congratulations,
Dude,
yo.
right?
I
No,
have, the NES. I have NES.
Yeah, I was
20
gonna
minutes
get
later.
an NES next. I've been wanting to get like all these retro gaming systems because I've been wanting to do that, but I found like a good deal yesterday on OfferUp. Some guy was like selling childhood, so I was like, yeah, I'll pick that up real quick.
That's so freaking cool, man. N64. What?
Yeah, dude. I got
I have N64 as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I
Nice.
have a bunch of games. You want to see it? Let me show you what I got.
Dude, let me see it.
Rolex. Back to your original question. I passed on a Pepsi on Oyster.
You passed on a Pepsi on Oyster from an AG? That's crazy.
Well, I mean, technically yes, and technically no, because make a long story short here.
Holy hell! Look at that.
2020. It was 2020, right?
Yeah.
And they wanted $22,000 for it, and they needed the bezel. The bezel needed to be replaced on it because it was cracked.
Okay.
And they wouldn't budge on the price.
Ooh, very nice. Oh, let's see what you got. Let's see. Let's go through each one, and I'll show you what I got. And Am says that his ex-wife was PlayStation rep. You're giving me bad flashbacks.
No way. All right, hold on.
Well, and Humble Pie, most ridiculous thing I've ever passed on was a Cermet for the Explorer. Oh wait, that was
Got him.
Smash Brothers.
64. I don't know.
Star Fox. Oh,
I didn't
very
really
nice.
like Star Fox.
Super Mario.
Super Mario.
Mario Kart.
Wow, that's some
That
good
was a
stuff.
one. Some classics.
Fundraiser.
Oh,
Blitz.
wow,
64. And then,
nice.
Cruising USA.
And Cruising USA. Okay, let's see what I've got.
I went full dork last night.
Let's see what I've got. Frozen X. Well, man, this is gonna be bad. Okay, I mean
F-Zero.
F-Zero. Sorry. This is one of my favorite games of my childhood. Vigilante 8 Second Offense. Freaking love this thing.
That's like, man,
Yeah,
that's in the cut, Nintendo.
I don't even know what that is. But then I got
Oh,
Quake.
Okay, Quake was dope.
Yeah, Quake's good shit. And
Yeah.
this is my Brothers. Gamble.
WCW, NWO. God, dude.
Ooh, that's a
StarCraft
classic.
64.
Nice.
Love this. Star Fox
Yeah,
64.
the classics.
Classic stuff. Wait, did it? Troke can 2. Okay. Got obviously.
Yeah, me and Tim are going to be pod racing one day.
Donkey Kong 64.
Oh yeah, I need to pick that up.
Okay. This one you got too, right?
Yeah, Rogue Squadron.
Yes, very nice.
Yeah.
Doom.
Doom 64.
Very good. And got this one.
Okay.
Fighter thing. Obviously, again, WW fucking E.
Tim, are you like a wrestling fan or something? I feel.
No.
I feel like he might
A
be.
friend of mine was.
Okay. Twisted
Man,
Edge.
and Duke Nukem. I actually like. I don't.
Duke Nukem's tight. Yeah.
You know, the thing is, I sold my good shit. Oh no. Sorry. No, I have it in boxes. It's box and papers.
Okay.
1 second.
Box and papers.
Box and papers. Yeah, I'm so mad. It's like the classic story. My mom threw all of them away. I had it like all in like a nice little box, and she just tossed it in the trash.
Yeah.
I would give anything to play GoldenEye
about that.
again, just one
But
more time.
I still have my Zelda
Okay.
box
Yeah.
and papers
Just having the box alone.
and Majora's Mask box and papers.
Guys, those are all Christmas present and birthday presents
Yeah.
given by
Oh,
grandma or the parents. It's
Yeah, dude.
amazing.
She threw away my my Game Boy with like my Pokemon on it. I was furious.
I was about to ask you that, Lex. You seem like a guy who would actually collect a few Game Boys.
I didn't collect Game Boys. I mean, I had just the regular like Fat Boy back in the day, but I definitely was like playing it on the playground with friends, like battling and stuff like that.
I almost flipped my Nintendo Switch during the pandemic because I bought it for like I want to say like $150
Mhm.
plus one free game, and then during the pandemic I almost flipped it for like $100, and then I seen like they're going for like $250.
Nice.
Damn.
Yeah. Everything got more expensive during the pandemic, like gaming stuff, like retro.
Oh
gaming.
yeah, like there was a shortage of Switches. Like you could not get them at Best Buy, GameStop, or whatever. Like I still have mine. I don't intend to flip it now because they're hard to get still.
Can't you not even get a PS5 now? You still can't even get them, right?
Yeah, if you're lucky, if you know somebody, like you might be able to get the base model, but you can't even get the high end model anymore.
Yeah, I'm not even trying to get that screwed up.
Do you guys remember when you wanted to play video games with your friends? You actually had to like go over to their house, or like they had to come over to your house.
That was the best.
And like that was like cutting edge, like split screen.
Dude,
Split
I was
screen,
gonna, I was
And
gonna
now?
write in the WhatsApp like when I got it last night. I was like, "Hey guys, look what I just got. Ask your moms if you could sleep over." I was gonna make like a joke about it. I don't think anybody's gonna get this reference. So I'm not. But yeah, how much did I pay for it? I paid $280 for everything, which is like not even that.
That's not bad.
It's not bad, but that's still like I think that's how much they cost brand new in the '90s. So it is what it is.
Yeah, without games probably too, mind you.
Yeah. Now I like went down a rabbit hole of like you can buy converters for your HD TVs so you can get better output. And then now they make controllers that are better because all the older ones, the rubbers have worn out. Like, yeah, I went down this
If
like
you want the authentic experience, I feel like you should buy an old school TV. You know, that's about as authentic as it gets.
yeah, CS.
But you still can't stop your buddy from looking at your screen playing GoldenEye.
Dude, you cheat so much. Please, I hate inviting you over. You cheat so much. Damn it.
I wasn't that kid.
Dude, I was 100% that kid. I was like, oh, dude, I know where this fucker is. I'm about to take his ass out.
Freaking,
Dude,
I know this level at the back of my hand, and you're playing slappers, and they're just like killing you, and you're like, what the f?
Dude, not even that. Yeah, they go, oh, dude, we're doing slappers. And then you pull out the golden gun and cap him in the back of the head. Like, sorry, dude. I didn't make the rules. Yeah, so
Dude, I mean, you always have to play as if the other person knows where you are. I mean, that's
Exactly.
the. How can you not look? It just makes no sense.
Especially on a split screen. It's just so damn easy.
yeah.
Oh, memories
So
of my
good, guys.
youth.
I have to wrap this episode up.
There you go.
Thank you guys for watching. I started out a little bit early because I knew I was gonna end early, and hopefully we can continue this conversation tomorrow. but I do have to go. Guys, before I leave, make sure that you follow the link in the comments section. Send Blue Shirt Buddha. Every dollar counts. Yeah, and hopefully we can fix it all up, fix my mistake. But yeah, thank you for coming onto the show. Sorry, I'm a little bit flat here near the end. Jonathan, thank you.
You gotta keep your music, Tim.
Oh,
Yeah, buddy.
yeah, that's gonna cheer me up. Yeah, that's gonna cheer me up a little bit.
Make it less flat.
Yeah, less flat. Rolex.
What up, y'all?
Oh, what phone is that?
That's I'm getting the new iPhone actually at the end of the month.
Yeah, there's a backlist. You have to wait for a month.
Oh, really? We already
Yeah.
ordered them. My family, we already ordered
Yeah.
them.
Wait,
Yeah,
you're getting
back.
the 13, right? You're getting the
I don't even
13
know.
with the macro one?
Yeah. I didn't even know I would get it.
If you guys want to buy anything Apple, you have to order now because there's a 1 month waiting list.
I know. It's
Apple is
fucking
doing the whole
stupid.
Rolex situation.
No way, really?
It's not even that good of a product.
I know, but they're doing it. They're trying out this whole hype. Everything except the iPhone Mini is on a month back order.
Yeah, I bought 20 of them. I intend to flip them for profit on the forums.
$100 a piece.
Lola,
Oh yeah.
Barbie Hard, son of a bitch. Unbelievable. But thank you for coming on, Barbie Hard, Jonathan, Joe. It's nice to see you back on the live streams.
And Miss GMT.
And guys, I'll see you tomorrow.